Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a behind the scenes video where you're not doing any talking at all. You don't even need to get dressed. As you can see, today's a Sunday, I'm chilling out, I've got the kids in the corner over there, and I thought I would just do some B-roll footage, this means background roll footage, and show you how you can create really perfectly simple but yet effective videos that give you a social presence and also remind your audience of what you do and how you help them. And I am purposely doing this with no makeup on just to prove to you that you don't need to be video ready to create these no talking behind the scenes background videos. And in fact, the more casual, relaxed and authentic you are, obviously I understand some of you have a certain kind of brand that you need to adhere to, actually the more human and real and easier it is for people to connect and relate to you. I have found that the videos that have less fancy makeup and hair done actually do better across the board than the ones that are my, standing on stage with all the hair and the glitter and makeup on. So what I want to show you here is how you can just very quickly and easily make these videos, grab footage all the time, always have stock footage on your camera so that we can make these kinds of videos to go in between our more polished content or our more produced content. So I'm going to switch now to my phone and show you how we're going to make a simple video that shows a tiny bit of behind the scenes. All it is of me sat at my computer, dressed like this, just typing away, pretending to type, and then just showing on my screen some of the things that I've been working on in a way that will allow kind of an easy call to action that will promote my products or services or what I do without necessarily really even overtly selling anything. You'll see what I mean. Let's go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to actually use the CapCut app in this particular example. However, you can make exactly what I'm about to show you directly inside the Instagram app, directly inside the TikTok app, but I'm going to take you inside CapCut. Now, FYI, I do have the pro plan, but what I'm about to show you, you can absolutely do in the free plan, apart from the fancy caption effects that I'm going to be showing in my example. So when you log into your CapCut account, you're going to press new project and it's going to open your camera roll. So what you'll see here is you've got me in those kind of green videos that you'll see, where I've got me typing, then there's me writing in my journal, and then I've just got a couple of little screenshots of some of the things that I was working on. Simple as that. Then what I'm going to do is press add on the bottom right here, and it's going to add these pieces of footage all the way along our timeline on the bottom here. Now if you're using I keep saying Techmatic, if you're using TikTok or Instagram, this will show up in exactly the same way. So what you'll see here is there was me kind of setting up the camera. I'm probably going to want to start it from like when I start typing. So what I would do is move your the line. This line in the middle is showing you where you'll be working. If I click on the video, and I want the video to kind of start from here, simply press split on the bottom left hand side, and then we're going to just delete this bit that we've cut off. So now the video starts from there. So I'm just going to, there's me, I actually look down then, probably don't want it to start from there. So I can split it again and I can cut that first bit off. So now it's kind of starting from here, and then there's me just sort of looking at my screen, talking to myself, blah, 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 blah. Now that goes on for ages. I don't actually need all of that. We only need a couple of seconds. So I'm probably just going to stop that at like the 6-second mark. That's usually more than enough attention. People will lose attention after that. I'm just going to delete the rest of that video. So I've got there about 6 seconds of that clip. And then there's a clip of me here just doing some writing. Again, I'm going to click on the video, press split and delete the bit that I don't want so that it starts from the bit that I do want. And there's me writing away, blah, blah, blah. Probably only going to need about 6 seconds of that max anyway, tops. Probably delete some of that. Then there's a little clip of me showing some of the stuff I was working on. And then there's a little clip of a blog post that I wrote, ta-da, and that's it. Now this could have been me making a cup of coffee, it could have been me sitting there eating my lunch on the couch, it could have been me reading a book, it could have been me tidying my desk, absolutely anything. It could be me sitting on the floor with post-it notes, mapping or planning a course out. But basically what you want to do is use this to really show the behind the scenes, and this is why this video is okay for it to be you looking very casual. They are literally called behind the scenes videos. All right, now you can inside CapCut, by the way, also edit the visuals. Like in here, it's raining today, it's very dark. So I can actually scroll along here and go to adjust. And I can go in, I can press auto adjust, see how it brightens it up a little bit. I can go into brightness and brighten up the video. I can contrast, I can change the saturation, I can change the brilliance. But as you can see there, that's just brightened it up and made it a little bit brighter. Now note, it only did it to the video I was hovering over at the time. If I go back to this one, I am going to need to now go and edit this video as well. If I can find the settings on there we go. So again, auto adjust, change the brightness. It just makes it a little bit more easier for people to, his attention to be grabbed. All right, now from here, there's a couple of different things we could do. I could either just add music to this with some text over the top, okay? This is probably fine as it is. Oh, I don't need to get the background of that. See there where I moved the video? I'm actually just going to then cut from there, delete, and then it switches to the next thing. Here's me writing a blog post. Great. So we could just add music and text. If we want to add the text first, we can just now click out of, we don't want to be clicked on a video, we want to be clicked out of it. So click anywhere on the black, and you can see here I can now add text. So you could put something here like a day in the life of, a day in the life of a course creator. Okay, now note, look at that, goes across the screen. You may need to move your finger and space it like this. Now you can go to styles here and change the style of that font to whatever you want. I have the pro plan, so I might have a couple more styles than you've got. But when you've found the colour that you want, you can change all the colours here, of course. You simply can then drag that text for it to be as long over the video as you want it to be. If you wanted that to be all the way over the whole video, you just drag it all the way to the very end of the video. See that? Ta-da! It's now there for the whole entire video. If I wanted that to only be there till the halfway through or something like that, then you would just drag it and drop it to where you wanted that to stop or move, okay? Now, if we wanted to add more text, again, tap out of the video, tap out of that piece of text, just tap on the black somewhere and you can add more. This might be here where we say something like, I don't know, checking my emails and helping course creators with their membership plans, with their something. All right, so what I'm doing here is by saying what we're doing, I press tick now, this is now going to actually basically subtly tell people who are watching what it is that I do. See, what we're doing here is kind of using, this is what I'm doing behind the scenes, this is what the background of my business looks like when I'm not on stage and all dressed up and glittery, but I'm still basically saying this is what I do for you. It basically just sounds like it's not salesy, even though I'm telling people what I do. Then I might be over here writing, you know, my next plan or doing my next business strategy session, because that's what I help other people do. When it comes to here, I'm saying, you know, me writing out the curriculum for my next course, come and join it. You know, here's me writing out my next blog post, comment blog below if you want to read this particular blog post I've just written today. That's what we're going to be doing. And all you're going to be doing is, again, moving your screen to the line where you want that text to appear. Make sure you're clicked in the black area, press add text. And again, just like I've just said there, writing the next workshop on, and then whatever it is. Now also when you press styles here, just note that you can change the way that this looks. You can change the font, you can change the effects. Again, I've got more than you might have because I'm on the pro plan, but you will still have heaps and heaps here to choose from, okay? You can still do so much here with the fonts that you've got. Now, from there, if we wanted to add music, again, we're going to press out of everything, click on anywhere on the black area, and you can now go in and add audio. Add sounds, or sounds, by the way, is sound effects. If we press add music, you can actually, I've got AI music. This might be a pro plan feature. You can describe what it is that you want. Alternatively, in sounds, you can, if you have connected your TikTok account, press on the saved button. And this does take a minute to come up, by the way. Sometimes I have to click in and out a few times. but if you give it a minute, it will actually open up your TikTok account and it will show all of your saved music in here. If you click on the flame, this will show you sounds that are trending or sounds that are hot right now. So you can also go through here, clicking on each one will play it for you. Okay. So if I liked that, I just press add, and then we've got the music now playing all the way along the bottom. Now note that the music's way longer than my video, so I now need to hover over the music, press split and delete that music. Otherwise you're gonna have a big black screen while the music keeps going on for ages and ages and ages. Everything needs to finish at the same time. So you get the point. I know I've only put a bit of rubbish in there. And boom, you can now see. And all I'd do then is press export on the top right hand side over there. Now, if this was in TikTok, it would just be next, next, publish. And if it was in Instagram, it would say next, next, post, basically. Now, alternatively, if I wanted to do a voiceover instead of text, I've just deleted the music. What we can do, press on the black anywhere, we can actually go to add audio, scroll along all the way, and you'll see here I've got the option to record on the bottom right. So this is where you can do a voiceover. So for example, I could do something like this. Another day, another dollar. Here I am writing out all of my emails to people who are asking questions about creating their courses or memberships. Next, I write out my strategy and my top 10 tasks. You can use my bot to help you with this too. Next, I created my next curriculum for my course called 21 Ways in 21 Days. And finally finished off by writing 4 blog posts today, which will all be going up on sarahcordiner.com/blogs. Happy creating. Boom. So now I've got the audio. Writing out all of my emails to people who are asking questions about creating their courses. You get the point. So here you can see that you can create these lovely behind the scenes, give you a real snapshot to your audience of your authentic self, you know, what it's like on the other side of the glamour and the high production stuff. And you're basically using this to explain to people what you do, show them what you do, basically highlight your products, your services, and your area of expertise without it feeling or looking like a sales pitch in any way. And I'm telling you now, people love these behind the scenes videos. So there you go, whether you're doing this inside CapCut, TikTok, or Instagram, this is a great strategy to help you grow your business, get more awareness, grow your reach, and of course, make more sales if you're mentioning what it is that you're doing and who you're doing it for. Happy creating.